And of course, the opposite to a triple extension movement is the triple flexion. So of course, when this triple extension is taking place on the drive leg, we should have the recovery leg undergoing the triple flexion. So instead of having a hyperextension of the hip, extension of the knee, plantar flexion of the foot, during the recovery phase, as this leg is in the drive phase, we're going to have this leg in the recovery phase. So at the peak of the triple extension, we should have the peak of the triple flexion, which is the opposite. So we've got the flexion of the hip, flexion of the knee, and soft dorsiflexion of the foot. So we want this as well. This is just as important as the triple extension, because if we don't have a good triple flexion, then this is also going to limit our stride length, because we're just going to come down sooner. So sometimes you see runners running along, and no sooner has their drive leg come off the floor, their recovery leg is already foot striking. So therefore, you're not utilising a good, long, powerful stride. So the sooner this leg comes down, the sooner you're going to have to take a stride, and therefore the more strides you do, the more inefficient your running technique is going to be. So a good drill, just again at basic level, in order to train our triple flexion, is just to do it on the spot. So we'll think about doing our heel flicks. So basically we want our heel to come up towards our bum, so we don't want to be just doing the heel flick like that, because that's not flexing through the hip's still extended. So we want the knee to come up in front of us to a certain degree, and we're going to try and use our hamstrings to tuck our heel as close to our bum as we can. And then of course we want to still maintain this dorsiflexion. So we can literally just go through like this as we do our drill. And then of course notice how my foot's landing underneath my centre of mass as well, which is what we want. And we can also remember to move our arms as we do it. Okay, and then we can of course turn this into a walk. So we can start walking along, sort of like this. So you can do every stride, or you can do just on one leg at a time. Okay, so there's a basic drill for you to do the triple flexion.